Hello once again, everyone. So today we're going to be going over infinity cuts and X cuts. So the infinity cut is a very good warm-up cut / also a cut for fighting multiple opponents because it keeps the blade moving. But generally I use it as a nice warm-up cut, or if I get really bored when I'm shadow fencing and want to do something fancy. So the infinity cut is really just two short, long cuts. Right? So to start off with, you will need to pick an initial direction. In this case, I'm going to go to my left, put my left foot forward, and drop down into neighborhood. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch a short edge rising cut out of neighborhood. So I turn the blade over so that the short edge comes up and hits my opponent. So one, short. Now from here, I'm going to turn my wrists over and start to step long, my long edge cut. So altogether, short, long, short, long. Now that's going to put me up into Ox, which is going to allow me to lead into my long edge cut. Now, sorry, my short edge cut on the other side. Now, what's going to happen here is rather than continuing to go that direction, which you can certainly do, I'm going to turn to face my right instead, either attacking an opponent that was behind me, or just because you like changing directions for sake of training. So, in this case, I'm going to flip so that I can face the camera. So, short, long. Now, once I'm here, the way I teach this is you look at the point of your blade and watch as it goes over, letting your arms turn over so that if you extend your index finger, it will point at the sky when you're done. This puts you into Ox on your right side. Let your toes turn as well so that I'm now facing this new opponent, and that comes down into a short edge from above. Now this is not a huge short edge. It doesn't have to come all the way down here. Think of it as a little cut to someone's eyebrow. So once again, short, long, watch it go over, short. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn my hands over with a set for long. So altogether, looks like so. Short, long, long. Now once I'm here, I have the option of going back the same direction I just did, in which case from here, short, long, or I can do two going the same direction, which looks like so. Short, long, turn again, short, long. And you can just travel across the floor like that. Now, that's quite a lot of fun to do, and you can do it on both sides, no problem. But another one that I like to put on the end of it is a short, long to X cut. So here's how this looks. So I just finished doing my infinity cut, and I come down into left halber. Now from here, I'm not going to move my feet. I'm going to bring the sword back and come down from my left side in a short edge cut. Boom. It's easy to think of this like a scorpion's tail coming from behind. Right? Short. Now from here, I'm going to turn my arms over like I did at the end of the infinity cut and step for my long cut. So, boom, short, long. Now from here, we're going to do our X cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the scorpion's tail again, but I'm not going to move my feet at all, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit further so that I cock my hips with it. Then I'm going to bring it back up to my left side and do an overhow. So short edge overhow, long edge overhow into an X cut. So altogether, it looks like this. Short, long, long. And from here, if you want to, you can chain this into another one. Short, long on your other side. Now, that one's quite a lot of fun to do in combination with the infinity cut because you get used to one kind of movement and then take away stepping with every cut, which is a very good thing to practice because there are instances where you end up either out of ring or the person has already entered distance for you and a cut is not optimal. You need to learn how to generate power without the usual footwork. Speaking of that, another kind of combination of these two different kinds of cutting. I don't really have a name for this one, but it is two X cuts on either side. Two of them are Oberhaus, two of them are Unterhaus, and the way it works is like so. You'll stand with kind of a horse/neutral stance, and you're going to start off by turning one direction and delivering either a short edge Oberhau or a short edge Unterhau. I'll start off with the Oberhau, so short, long, then I'm going to turn short Unterhau, long Unterhau. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. And then you can just switch which side is doing what. So if I do, let's say, a set of 5 Oberhaus on left, Unterhaus on right, I switch those around, and you work all of the muscles and also all of the different cutting directions. I see that one used as a warm-up quite a lot, and it's very good for practicing getting your sword wind just right, because something about it just lends itself really well to that. Maybe it's the compact nature of the cutting, but it's where I've gotten probably the most reliable sword wind practice, as opposed to just standing there doing a passing step Oberhau and hating myself. But I will show some other cutting patterns and cuts without footwork another time.